Hello guys, back again with the Backwoods Boys, and today we just got back with a load of wood from Lowe's. Camera spazzing out. Wood is for the bridge that we've been talking about making for the Fourwheeler trail down there. I think it's been a couple months since I made a video on that last time, but we finally got the wood for it, and we're gonna hopefully get this bridge up today. So I'm gonna unstrap this wood and then we'll get it unloaded. I'm gonna have to carry it down there because I put it on a two-wheel drive truck and the yard's still a little damp. We got some rain here recently. Right now Dad's tilling the garden. He wants to plant some potatoes, and brothers are moving truck parts out of the garage and organizing. There comes one now. That's Big L. I just set this up so I don't have to keep carrying it around. Don't stay still. Okay, so basically what we got going on here, we're gonna go, our width or our length across the ditch is about 14 feet. So we went ahead and did 3 4x4x16s, and those are gonna lay across the ditch. And then we got 4 of the 4x4x8s, and then we're just gonna do like a brace underneath, but they're going to cross. I'm going to make an X and run from the top corner to the bottom corner, and then from top corner to bottom corner on either side. And then we went with 2x12x12s. Yeah, 2x12x12s for the slats across. And so we're just going to do, bridge is going to be 6 foot wide, and then we're going to go 6 foot wide on these so we can get 2 boards out of one. And we went with 7 of those, so that'll even out to about 14 feet. But I think we're going to leave some gaps in between, probably a couple inches, since our tires will run over that. And then we got 2x4s, 4 of those 2x4x8s that are going to lay on the edge, I think, standing up, so that way we got kind of a catch if we lose control when it's wet or something. And that'll basically be the bridge. And then the cross supports will be held up with like 6-inch slags almost, or wood anchors. Those will be drilled into the side of these, and then go into the 3 laying across, well, 2 of the ones going across, and that'll be the bridge. But I'm gonna get this unloaded and get it down there and we'll be back with you shortly. Okay, so we got all the 4x4s down here, the 4x4x8s and the 4x4x16s. So I'm gonna lay the 4x4x16s across and see what we need to do, because I'm thinking we may have to lower the ends of them into the ground so that way they're flush, so when we come across we don't hit a bump and then lose any kind of momentum. But I'm going to do that now, kind of see what we got. So this is where we're going to be crossing. I think I measured 14 feet across, and I think that was a fairly accurate measurement. So 16, we ought to have a foot on that side and a foot on this side. I'm going to bring it across right here so we kind of have a straight shot going across. But I'm going to get these set up and then get back with you guys here. So we got the 16 footers laid out. I got them spaced. The two outside are 6 feet, and then the middle one, it's roughly 3 foot on the center line. So next, I think I'm gonna put the I'm gonna start cutting the 2x12s, laying those across, and then our last step will be setting up the braces across the creek and into the center of the, or onto the outside corners of the bridge. So stay tuned for that, and I'll get right back with you guys. So I'm going to start by marking these all at 6 foot, and then I'm going to cut them all with the handy dandy skill saw over there, and that'll take care of that. And then we'll go slap them on the bridge, fasten them down. I'll be using just regular deck screws for that, and then I do need to get those lag bolts that I'll be using, and I'll show those to you. But these will be cut at 6 foot, and then I gotta do that for 7 of these, and then I will have to go down there and figure out the spacing between each of the boards, just so it kind of comes out even. Shouldn't be too hard. I'm thinking it'll be like a couple inches or so, and that ought to be it. Okay, so we got the wood loaded on the four-wheeler here. We're going to take it down there, unload it, and then throw it on the bridge, get it screwed down, squared up and everything, and it'll be ready to go. Got the load secured again. Let's see if we can make it without dumping it. We got like 20 feet to go maybe. Alright, so I gotta go up and get screws and a screw gun, and then I'm gonna put, Dad suggested I put one on the end of each side and then square it up, and then I'm gonna bring it up and level this side. That side's pretty good. I'm gonna level this side so that way whenever we're going across it's not like a teeter-totter and uneven and all that. And then I'll probably finish putting all these on, then do the braces. So I'll get back with you guys here in like 5-10 minutes maybe, and we'll see how it's going. So we got all the planks laid down and just put the last screw in. It's pretty sturdy, a little bouncy though, but I'm hoping those supports will take some of that out of it. I did end up having to use one 2x6 because I didn't have to. I could have spaced these out more, but I didn't feel like doing that after I went through and already spaced them out. So I just got the last one screwed down. We kind of got it angled from where it previously was because it was off level right there. So we just moved it over, and that kind of gives us a better run for the hill, I'd say. But now I'm gonna see about getting these supports set up, and then the little rail will be next. So that's what I'll be doing, and then I'll show you guys what it looks like when it's all done. So we finished the bridge. We got the supports in and got all the planks screwed down. Now we're just running up and down the hill a little bit. Well, running down the hill to break it in so that way we can go up it sometime. Drew was going around, and now Dad's going around, but they'll be coming down here in a little bit. Drew's coming down here. Then we got Dad on the Renegade. I think it held up pretty well. Drew's, I think, is about 400 pounds compared to mine and Owen's are 900 or so. So it holds up pretty good, and I'm really happy how it turned out. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. We appreciate all the support. See you in the next one.